Hey, good morning. It's Donald and Mary, and we are here to bring you a morning weather report from Blairsville, Georgia, which is mile 31 of the Appalachian Trail. So today, Mary's going to tell you what we have going on for weather, water, and then we have a little bit of trail chatter going on. I did speak to Jim Gregory late last night about the boot. He owns Boots Off Hostel, and I got a text from Misha, I think it was. He did a forward to me, and it was a Boots Off. It was from Boots Off, Jim Gregory, the owner. He wants to spread the word that that the trail is pretty much wide open up there, and I actually have the text, and I'm going to read them back to everyone, so everyone has an idea on what's going on from people, business owners, and people on trail and doing right in it. You know what I mean, man? Not like a pass around regurgitated information. This is straight from the horse's mouth. So Mary's going to tell you what's going on here. Then we'll move on to water, and then we'll move on to what we have going on for trail chatter. All right, take it away. Thanks, man.
All right, thank you, Donald.
You're welcome.
Good morning, everybody. Right now in Blairsville, it is 29 degrees, feels like 23, and it's clear out. We're going to have a high of 53 today. It's going to be a freezing fog advisory until 9 a.m., and then we'll have abundant sunshine today. Tonight will be 34 degrees, clear to partly cloudy, and we're looking at only a 12% chance of rain. Our winds will be between 5 and 10 miles per hour. Up on Blood Mountain today, we're looking at a high of 45 degrees, and it's going to be sunny. And then tonight, 35 degrees and clear. Winds will be between 10 to 20 miles per hour with gusts between 25 and 30 miles per hour. Water's good. Make sure you top off at Hawk Mountain. When we get in those low temperatures below freezing, make sure you keep those filters warm. Some of them will freeze and be destroyed. We're getting a little bit of warmer weather, but it's still slick out there, and in places there's just some ice on the trail still, so practice caution. Even when the days warm up, it will be cooler at night, so they do have a chance of refreezing. The USFS roads in North Carolina, 71 to Deep, 67 and 83 to Albert, Mooney, and the Betty Creek and other areas in there, and 69 to Wyabald are closed for the winter, reopening April 1st. And then the Great Smoky Mountains, 441 Newfound Gap Road, is still closed due to ice and snow. All right, Donald, that's what we have going on for weather, water, and trail chatter here. What else do you have over here?
Okay, and so I want to start off with thank you for listening. We're doing our best to get the best information possible to people. That being said, this is from Jim Gregory, Boots Off Hostel. This is what I received after asking him about the text that I received, the forward. I just wanted to know if it was, what was going on with it. It wasn't that I didn't trust the source. It was just that I don't like to give information unless I have from the horse's mouth,
That's
man,
right.
because by the time it even goes from my mouth to Mary's, the information has changed. And I mean that by, Joe Schmo and Jimmy over here. By the time it reaches the third or fourth person, I mean, you just don't know what you don't know what you're getting. So for me, if I'm going to relay information or be a source of information, I want it to be the most solid information possible. I'm not just going to blast off anything. So that being said, Jim Gregory says, the trail clubs and volunteers and USFS have worked really hard, a sustained group effort for months now, along with a few ATC pro Sawyer crews, to get 95% of the footpath already cut and cleared from the badly damaged Storm Helene sections. Basically, we need people to tell the hikers that they are going to have a pretty normal hike going northbound. They do not need to do anything that much different. There should be very few shuttles, reroutes, or roadwalks, and they definitely don't need to worry about flip-flopping or any of that nonsense. The few remaining areas left are slated to be cleared and open by March up here. And eventually, the official, in quotations, closures by the ATC and USFS will be lifted and noted online. But right now, they are keeping certain things closed as an overabundance of caution. And they want to make sure it's in the best possible condition. But it's all pretty much passable and hikeable. Water sources, campsites, and side trails in the storm damaged sections may take a little more time to cut and clear open, so they should plan accordingly, but weekly. The conditions are improving and progress being made as they have a solid plan in place to finish the restoration in damaged areas. The main footpath is pretty much ready to go, and hikers have a lot of support from trail business that, of course, need their business since we have been without any serious money-making business since late September, guys. This is when Helene's, in that area. And plus the July, August area is always slow.
That's right.
Or slower. And so we depend on the September to December time to stock up for the winter. And then, when through hike hits or when the new season hits, the hike season, we go at it and do it all over again. Anyways, the loss of the fall season really hit most of us from Hot Springs to Damascus. It's been a struggle for sure. Not to mention, all of us faced varying degrees of damage, be it buildings, trees, and other issues. But we've all faced serious economic damages and losses. The best things folks can also tell hikers, people like Mary and I, businesses and other businesses, and hikers, and just anyone. The best thing you folks can also tell hikers is they should be looking at all the updated comments on Far Out app. The night before or whenever, the morning before, the best thing you folks can also tell hikers is they should be looking at all the updated comments on the Far Out app the night before or whenever, the morning of, before they hike a section. That will help give them get them the latest information of trail conditions ahead of them. They can also call ahead or text local hostels and shuttle drivers. Most of us are in the loop and know the most accurate details of what's happening on ground in our respective areas. And we would definitely communicate to them if there is a section or serious issue they should avoid. Good hostels and good shuttle drivers will know that info and always offer alternative ways around it, as it's their job or our job to be here to assist and advise these hikers however we can. That's definitely something that we all believe in, or we should believe in as businesses. It isn't about a popularity contest or, here I am doing this. It's about getting the hiker through the state safely and move them along, man, to the next set of people that do the same thing that we do. Right. And so when you have that, I don't think that people quite understand that part. We are here to give the hiker the best assistance possible and the best advice, the best ideas, the best of everything. But we're never going to tell a hiker how or when or whatever. All we can do is suggest things and just say, look, if they ask, this is what we have going on. If they say something that's kind of absurd, like they want to go Gooch Gap to Dawsonville, we're like, hey man, you know what? That's not such a good idea because of yada, yada, yada. But if they want to go still because of whatever reasons, we'll take you there, man. No problems, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. But the whole idea is to keep the hikers moving through the state safely, man. That's our whole goal.
Mm-hmm.
It isn't about the money or anything. It's about us wanting the hiker.
The hiker always comes first.
That's right. And the experience. We want them to experience what we had for an experience.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe that's what a lot of the business owners that were hikers or are hikers, I say were because we don't get to hike much anymore, but being hikers, man, and owning a business, we understand what the hiker needs, and we also want to give them the experience that we experience. That's why we do what we do. And so Greg saying, Jim here saying, Jim Gregory saying that, the good hostels and shuttle drivers, they're gonna tell you what's up because that's what we do, man. And so I love hearing that. And so, all right, and so good hostels and shuttle drivers will know that info and always offer the alternative ways around, as it's our job to be here to assist and advise these hikers however we can. So if we can encourage people to do just their thing and hike north, dealing with adversity and coming up with solutions is the name of the game on trail. And of course, we are here to help as many other trail businesses. If they hike north and they follow other steps about looking at comments on Far Out or calling and texting local hostels and shuttle drivers and just double check information from all of them up there and just all of us, they should be able to get through the storm damaged sections and then north of Damascus without any issues or serious problems or drastic change of plan. He wants to say that what you're seeing online from the ATC and the USFS to take with a grain of salt. Things are progressing much faster than being communicated on their websites. And of course, it's going to take longer for the red tape and the bureaucracy to clear up and make everything officially open again online. If they understand that and don't overcomplicate or overthink it, or they will have a relatively normal hike through that area. So that's from Jim Gregory, owner of Boots Off Hostel. And I have some more stuff coming from Unicoi Steve. I talked to him the other night. He's up there in the Irwin area. He went and got certified as a sawyer, so he could take a chainsaw and go out in the woods and cut up or clean up the storm damage. And so he's a shuttle driver up there. He's going to be sending me videos. He's going to do a video, and I have him sending me one down so we can get an idea on what's going on up there. They've done a lot of clearing, and so I'm going to do my best to keep everything updated. That's from Boots Off Hostel, though. I want to say that I got another buddy up on trail right now. He just walked down from Winding to he was at Muskrat last night, and he said it was really slippery, but now it's all turning to mud and everything's melting. Yeah. And so it is heating up out here. We're going to hit 60 degrees today.
Yeah, we end up in the higher temperatures for the moment, that's for sure.
And that's the craziness of the Southeast right there, man. It can be hot one minute, cold the next, man. It's just the way it is. So if you come out here, man, be prepared for that craziness. Don't send your cold weather gear home and your micro spikes, man, as soon as the hot weather hits, because the weather's crazy. And it happens every year.
That's
actually.
Right, it does.
Every single year people will send stuff home and then they get caught up in the Smokies with in a blizzard. So
absolutely.
Anyways, all right. If anyone needs anything at all, do you have anything you want to say?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
All right, sweet. If anyone needs anything at all, give us a jingle. We are here for you. Thank you. One love. Peace.